Hello lovely people, it has been a very long time since I've done a video, but I managed to get the Adidas Korn collaboration releases, and I really wanted to do a quick video because I really like all of the things that they released, and obviously it is my younger Grunger self that is absolutely kicking himself with joy at the fact that I've managed to obtain these. Now, I managed to get absolutely everything that was from that drop. I got both pairs of the shoes, the tracksuit, the hoodie and the 2 t-shirts, and that was through entering multiple raffles, and I managed to hit on the tracksuit and the hoodie via SNS, so thank you SNS. I managed to hit on one of the t-shirts via End, and I would have got the shoes via End, but PayPal decided to cancel that transaction because it didn't know if it was a fraudulent thing, so I lost on that raffle on the actual shoes themselves. And then I got the last t-shirt via the Adidas Confirmed app. Now, I didn't hit on any of the raffles for the shoes. I was absolutely gutted. I even tried with Offspring when they released at 11 o'clock the night before of the release, and yeah, didn't manage to hit. So next day, went to work. I called up shops in Brighton in hope. So I was hoping that maybe Offspring had some in store, and they said no, they don't, and they said about size. So I rang up size, spoke to a really helpful lady, and she was amazing. She said, yep, we've got, unfortunately they don't have a 9.5, they are on hold for someone, but we have a size 10 if you can get here. I said I can't get here, and there was a little bit of confusion about being able to hold them. So thankfully my partner, she went and lovingly got them for me. So I managed to get the Campus pair, and then the Supermodified, they weren't selling out, and I was like, oh, I just don't know, I'm not too sure on them. I really wanted the Campus, but I'm not too sure on the Supermodifieds, and I was like, they're sitting, it's fine, but I've got all the rest of the collection, I may as well get the Supermodifieds. And then I went to look the next day, and they'd sold out everywhere apart from one size 9 was left on Offspring. Now I think they've given me a display model. There's like paper missing, there's bits of stuff missing, which is really irritating, but it's still cool to get that pair, and they're actually in hand. They're amazing, and I'm really glad to get them as well. So in this video I should hopefully go over the 2 pairs of shoes, and then on a later video I'm going to go through the clothing because they are really good quality and absolutely epic. So I'm going to start off with the Campus, and then I'm going to go on to the Supermodified. So let's start off. Right, I love when they're stacked up here. I might slip in a picture of that because they're stacked up and they look like obviously the music boxes that they tour around with. It just looks epic. So let's slide the Supermodified out the way. Both of them have this sort of protective cardboard sheath over them. Let's take that off, and then you have this really cool box. So Korn have pretty much been well known with Adidas. Obviously he used to customize his tracksuits, even though he was never sponsored by them, and this is obviously a very long time coming, and a lot of people said, oh, it's too late, they've taken too long, but I say better late than never. The actual clothing they released with this I think is amazing. That's why I'm going to do another video at a separate time. But yeah, the box alone is brilliant. So you've got it looking like a roadie box, like a music box that they take on tour with the music equipment in it. It's got Adidas and Korn on it. It looks like it's got the paw handles. It's got all these like stickers that have look like they're faded, and it just looks amazing. You slide it open. So obviously I've already opened these. So you've got that paper in there that's got the Adidas and the Korn branding. You've got white paper with purple Adidas and Korn branding, and it's really cool that they've got the purple on this, and the friends and family pack of this had a massive roadie box. It had both pairs of shoes, and it had the customized, like a remake of the purple tracksuit that he had with all like the sequin bottoms. It looked amazing. The shoes are really, really good quality. And I'm very happy with them. Preferably my size when it comes to Adidas, I feel like I'm a 9.5, and that would have been probably the best fit for these, but I wasn't able to get that. And I got a size 10, which is like a half size bigger, but they fit nice, they're okay. Yeah, I think obviously a 9.5 would have been better, but I'm just so happy to have these. So you've got the tags on the left shoe. You've also got this guitar pick that is metal. It's got Adidas one side, Korn the other, on this little ball chain. And then you have spare laces. Now in all the promo pictures, it looks like it had like Adidas sheaths around it, but I've seen loads of other pairs that have just come tired. So you've got a spare black pair of laces and a spare purple pair of laces, and on both of the lace tips, on all of the laces, you have Adidas spelt out like how Korn did it, with the dots in between. Adidas song by Korn, I will let you listen to it on your own accord, but it is a song talking about all day I dream about. Put these aside for now, and all of the laces are flat, very wide laces, and I think they look really cool, and they really go with that sort of period that Korn are, you think of Korn from. Starting off with the left shoe, so you have this beautiful gum outsole leading up to a black midsole with black stitching, and then you have this all black suede upper that has a really nice feel to it, like it's nice quality. Nice leather on the stripes in whites. You've got white stitching to have that really nice contrast. You've got white spell out of Campus, which is in the Korn text as well, font. Watching an interview with them, they were talking about how that was like a big deal to try and get that text to be like that on the side.
And they made the Campus of the Korn font.
That was a big deal, actually.
That was a huge deal.
Was that hard to get done?
Yeah, that was the big deal. Then and to put the dots.
Abbreviation.
Just like the song.
Yes.
You've got this nice bold white heel tab with Adidas on the left side, and then on the right shoe you have Korn spelled out. Inside you have this really nice white sock liner, and for some reason a white sock liner, especially in this sort of material, really reminds me of that era as well. The back of the tongues on both sides has that Adidas spell out again with the dots in between, and it is in purple, and it's a really nice soft puffy feel, and I feel like the tongue is a little bit of a different shape to the normal Campus. I could be wrong, but it does feel like at least bigger, and I think the normal Campus is more rounded at the top. I'm not too sure, I'd have to double check on that one. Left tongue has Korn spell out in white stitching, and the right tongue has Adidas in white stitching. Stock laces that come with are the white laces. Again, it has that Adidas spell out on the tips, and the front of the tongue tag is again in that black suede. Really, really nice feeling, comfortable material, absolutely superb. Now, inside you've got Korn and Adidas spelled out again in purple, and then you have the artwork of the album on those insoles, which is a really nice detail as well. It's always good when you have really good insole details, and what I find amazing about these, they even have Korn spelt out multiple times on the inside of the shoe, just past the sock liner. All these little details just make this for an even better collab, in my opinion. They've done it really, really well. So, size wise, I would say go to your Adidas true to size. I flitter when it comes to Nikes, which is my normal shoe that I normally get most of the time, but I do like Adidas as well, but it's just not often I get them. But when they do certain collabs, they do it really well, and then I go all in. For example, Adidas Blondies, I had to get all of them, even though I haven't got the highs, and I really liked some of the Bad Bunnies. So I've got the Bad Bunny recent release of the Campus as well, which I really like, and the materials on this are superb. Yeah, so sizing wise, I'd go to your true to size on Adidas, which is a half size bigger than my Nike size. I went for a 10 because that's all I can get, but it fits all right, to be fair. Might have to double sock, don't know yet. To the other pair, so again, comes in this protective sheath over the box, and again it is a similar design, or pretty much exactly the same design. It's exactly the same sticker wear as well, and it is again that sort of like music box, Adidas Korn branding on it. The label states Supermodified Korn. This is white, black, and I got this in a UK 9, which is a US 9.5. Now, preferably, again, I would have preferred to get this in a 9.5, but it was the last one, and these do fit a little bit snug, but they're not bad snug. I feel like they will break in, but they might give me a little bit of rub, a little bit of pinky pinch. opening the box. Now I'm pretty sure that there would have been paper wrapped around both pairs of both, like the left and right shoe, but I only had paper for one. I think because this was used as a display model, because this shoe was already laced up. So yeah, I'm going to put the shoes aside and then talk about what you get inside the box. So yeah, you got the paper, again the same as the Campus pair, with the purple writing, but with these you did actually get the Adidas sheaths around the spare laces, which I've taken off, and then you got stickers, which is really cool. It's just how sad I am that I love stickers. So you've got the flame Korn, which matches the t-shirt. You've got the big Adidas with the dot spell out, and then it's got the face as well for the album artwork. You've got Adidas spelled out with the dots, and then you've got Adidas Korn. So good set of stickers there. And again, which is annoying because it was missing from this pack, you also do get the pick as the hang tag in metal on that ball chain. Right, so let's put the box aside and look at the shoes. So Supermodifieds are not a shoe that I'd normally go for, and I actually think these look better. Well, when I was looking at images online, I think they look better when it's a black backing with white stripes. But once I got these in hand and I tried them on, I really like them. They do look weird. I'm not used to having the stripes at the front like that, but they're still really, really cool, and I'm glad I managed to get this pair. So I'll start off with the right shoe. You've got the album artwork spread out between the both outer soles. So you have this semi-translucent at the bottom of this Superstar sole, white midsole, white stitching, and then you've got that white shell toe as well. When it comes to Adidas shell toes, I remember wanting a pair of shell toes so much when I was a kid. When I think of Adidas in general, when I was younger, I related it more to music. I thought of Deftones, I thought of Korn, obviously I thought of Run DMC, I thought of a lot of musicians wearing Adidas, and that's where, especially these kind of like this kind of colour blocking and stuff like that, I think back to music. So it's really reminiscent to have this pair as a collaboration for a band that I was really into and still do like from a kid. The upper is majority this white leather that does feel like a nice feeling leather. Then you've got these really rubbery stripes on this in black, and they've got the etching going on one side and then sort of like a straight line on the other. Laces very wide again, and you have that Adidas spell out as well, and then you get spare laces of white and purple. It'd be really interesting to see the purple in both pairs. I haven't seen them in yet. Now, I was looking online because I'm not overly familiar with the Supermodified pairs, and it's really interesting how they have this tongue. They have like an additional tongue at the bottom of the laces, and then you have the normal tongue as well. But it gives it that sort of like chunky feel to it, and it gives it just that extra sort of like look around the front. You've got that Adidas branding as well that the laces go through to hold that tongue in place. Both tongues have a white leather front, and then this normal sort of like meshy sort of material on the back. And then on both pairs, the left and right, you've got Adidas spelled out in purple. Now this is a bit of a slimmer tongue, bit of a less wide tongue compared to the Campus, but it's still, I think this is again wider than the actual Supermodifieds that you normally get. Inside, you've got the same design on the insoles, and you've got that same purple Adidas and Korn spell out. But on this pair, at the back heel tab, you've got Korn in black stitching on the left side, and then Adidas on the right side. On the right tongue at the front, you've got Korn, and it's really big spell out, and it looks amazing. It's easily the right shoe that is my favorite on this pair. And then on the left, you have Adidas spell out. Again, I love the wide, flat, chunky looking laces in these. They look amazing. And yeah, I'd have to say I would have preferably preferred a 9.5, but I got a size 9. They're a little bit snug, but yeah, again, I'm very happy to have these. The outsoles are going to discolor over time, but that's just the way it is. Right, so let's go to the on feet. I'm going to do the Campus first, and then I'm going to do the Supermodified. So let's check it out. course I had Korn on while I was doing all of the on feet and lace swaps. It's been a while, I know that. I'm going to try and upload a little bit more frequently, but I had to choose a set that had multiple laces, didn't I, to do the return. But yeah, overall I really like these. I even don't mind the purple laces, although I don't think I'm going to be putting the purple laces in. And what I would have to say is, if you are trying to get a pair of these and you're looking at either a size that's a slight smaller than your normal size and a pair that's a slight bigger, I'd go for the bigger size, because I double socked so that I could wear the Campus and they fit really well. But this pair is going to really hurt on the toe. Really awkward as well to lace this, obviously, because you have this additional tongue piece that comes out, but really cool, really bulky and chunky. And I actually really like the Supermodifieds. I think it was because they were so underrated in my opinion at the beginning, so they've like really risen. So yeah, really cool pair. If you are a real one and have stuck to the end, comment down below, you old grunger. And it's been great doing a video. Thank you for watching. It's Woodsy out.